here on the Good Morning Portugal radio show and podcast. We do this every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday and Friday morning from 9 o'clock. It's open-ended, just to cover the things of interest, and tell me what you would like me to cover as well. Very open to your requests. We'll be doing weather requests. We'll do news and feature requests too. And we know that yesterday the little item on Relish Portugal went down very well. I'm looking forward to speaking to them more about their online foodie magazine for Portugal as well. That's Relish Portugal. So this pronunciation challenge from Rui and Joel at Practice Portuguese, a really good way of learning Portuguese. They posted on their Facebook page the other day a challenge really to well, I think Joel is often being castigated by Rui about his pronunciation, and it is a difficult thing. You know, Portuguese people will laugh at you with your quaint pronunciation. I still, the phrase "meia de leite," the coffee, people look at me quizzically after 2 years, and I try my best to pronounce it, and it takes a lot of practice and self-consciousness and self-analysis and application and dedication. And they know that at Practice Portuguese, and they want people to record themselves doing this script. This is somebody asking, this is Philippe asking Annabella out on a date. And so be careful if you are recording this, because your partner might hear you recording this, talking Portuguese, asking somebody out on a date, and you can find yourself in all sorts of trouble. So tell them what you're doing in the office, back bedroom, whatever, when you're recording this. And I'm sure you'll get some nice tuition and feedback from Rui and Joel at Practice Portuguese. So I'm going to play it. It's only about a minute and a half long, but I'm going to play the whole thing. And then I'm going to attempt part of this. Okay? And so I'd like you to listen to this now, and then make your own attempt, send it in to the guys or via their Facebook page, Practice Portuguese, as I'm going to do the same. But this is a really good introduction to the sounds of Portuguese. It's much more than I normally do. I've been doing a Palavra do dia. I've turned that into What a Palavra, so that we can go in deeper with learning Portuguese. And this is my first deeper step into that. So here we go.
PracticePortuguese.com.
Estou.
Olá, Anabela. Daqui é o Filipe.
Como é que estás?
Está tudo bem. E tu?
Também estou bem, obrigada.
Estou a ligar-te para saber se queres sair comigo.
Pode ser. Também estava a pensar nisso.
O que é que achas de irmos ao cinema?
É uma boa ideia.
Ouvi dizer que estreou um novo filme do Star Wars. Queres ir ver?
Sim, gosto muito dos filmes Star Wars. Quando é que vamos?
Queres ir amanhã à tarde?
Pode ser. E vamos a que cinema?
Podemos ir ao Centro Comercial Colombo.
Sim. Depois podemos ir comer alguma coisa.
Onde é que nos encontramos?
Podemos encontrar-nos no Café do Rocio.
Pode ser. Assim podemos apanhar o metro para o Colombo.
Sim. E a que horas é que nos encontramos?
É melhor encontrarmos-nos depois do almoço, pois a matiné começa por volta das 16 horas.
Sim, é melhor. Ainda podemos tomar uma bica antes de irmos.
Claro.
Fica combinado, Filipe.
Fico à tua espera amanhã.
Até amanhã. Adeus.
Adeus.
PracticePortuguese.com.
There you go. So that's Rui and Joel at Practice Portuguese sharing how to ask somebody out as a language lesson. It's quite a good skill, that, isn't it? Obviously, if you're not already in a committed relationship, or if you're in a polyamorous relationship, it's obviously fine. But they want you to read a bit of that, and you can find that at practiceportuguese.com. Can't even pronounce English words, let alone Portuguese at the moment. So I'm going to have a little stab at this, and I'm tempted to wuss out and say just the last bit, até amanhã, adios, which is see you tomorrow, goodbye, which I would say is my current level of Portuguese. You know, I literally take a stab at it and just do, you know, machine gun Portuguese, just single or double words, and then do it and hope for the best. And the construction of more complicated sentences eludes me for the time being, but I'm going to give that a go, given that we have this challenge here, and I'm prepared to make a total hash of it. But get schooled and supported and coached and mentored by Roy and Joel at Practice Portuguese. So I'm going to go for where Philippe says, I think it's better for us to meet after lunch, the matinee that starts at 4:00, I think. That's what I'm going to say anyway. É melhor encontrarmos-nos depois do almoço. Pois a matinee começa por volta das 6:00. Okay, I commit that to MP3 and share that with Practice Portuguese hereafter to see what they have to say. What I'm looking at here is practiceportuguese.com, and it's one of their /shorties/encontro, which is a meeting, or I suppose a day, an encounter, an encontro. And it's fantastic what they do. So on the page, I've got that particular segment that I played for you that you could hear there. There's a transcription of it. There's a download button. There is a vocabulary button, so you can see all of the words that are being discussed in there, or some of them. There are expressions, estou, hello, in the context of answering the phone. That's what you have to say when you answer the phone here in Portugal. Estou, estou. And there's a quiz as well to see if you have comprehended. It's a comprehension quiz, if you've comprehended what's gone on. So it's a really good service. This one is free online at the moment, and I think there are levels of freedom in Practice Portuguese to lure you in and get you hooked. But why not? And it's a fine service, well worth paying for, and I thoroughly commend it. And a couple of really nice guys who run it as well. So there you go. Go to practiceportuguese.com, look for shorties/on-encontro, and have a go yourself at pronouncing that and see what Roy and Joel have to say about it. And they will coach and mentor you, I'm sure. Okay,